Hey everyone! Breaking news that's going to change lives. The Senate has just approved massive $5,800 Social Security payments, and the money starts hitting bank accounts tomorrow. If you're wondering how this affects you or your loved ones, you're in the right place. Before we dive deep into this game-changing development, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on crucial updates like this one. In a historic move that's sending waves through the American economic landscape, the Senate has finally passed legislation that will provide eligible Social Security recipients with substantial $5,800 payments. This isn't just another minor adjustment to benefits, we're talking about a significant financial boost that could help millions of Americans navigate these challenging economic times. But who exactly qualifies for these payments? And how soon can you expect to see this money in your account? The timing of this couldn't be more crucial. With inflation continuing to impact households across the nation, many seniors and disabled Americans have been struggling to make ends meet, and this new payment initiative aims to provide much-needed relief. You might be wondering why the amount is specifically $5,800, and there's actually a fascinating calculation behind this figure that I'll explain in just a moment. Let's break down exactly how this payment system works. Unlike previous Social Security adjustments, this new payment structure was designed to address the immediate financial challenges faced by beneficiaries. The Senate's decision came after months of intense debate and careful consideration of various economic factors. But here's what makes this different from regular Social Security payments: this is an additional payment on top of your regular benefits, not a replacement. One of the most pressing questions I've been receiving is about eligibility. Who exactly qualifies for these $5,800 payments? The good news is that the eligibility criteria are broader than previous benefit adjustments. If you're currently receiving Social Security retirement benefits, Social Security Disability Insurance (SSDI), or Supplemental Security Income (SSI), you're likely eligible for this payment. However, there are some important income thresholds and other criteria that could affect your eligibility. The distribution process is set to begin tomorrow, but it's important to understand that not everyone will receive their payment on the same day. The Social Security Administration (SSA) is using a systematic approach to distribute these funds, similar to how they handle regular monthly benefits. Have you checked your direct deposit information recently? This would be a good time to ensure all your banking details are up to date in the SSA's system. Something that's particularly interesting about this new payment is how it factors in cost of living adjustments, COLA, and current economic conditions. The $5,800 figure wasn't randomly chosen, it represents a calculated response to rising living costs and inflation rates. But what does this mean for future Social Security benefits? Will this be a one-time payment, or can recipients expect similar payments in the future? Many people are asking about the impact this will have on other benefits they receive. Rest assured, this special payment won't affect your regular Social Security benefits, Medicare coverage, or other federal assistance programs. In fact, this additional support is designed to complement existing benefits and provide extra financial cushioning during these economically challenging times. The application process for these payments is surprisingly straightforward, but there are some important steps you need to know about. Most eligible recipients won't need to take any action if their information is already up to date with the SSA. However, if you've recently moved or changed banks, you'll want to update your information immediately to avoid any delays in receiving your payment. Have you checked your Social Security account online recently? Now would be the perfect time to do so. One aspect that's particularly noteworthy is how this payment will be taxed, or rather, how it won't be. The Senate has included special provisions regarding the tax treatment of these payments, which could mean significant savings for recipients. But what does this mean for your tax return next year? I'll explain the tax implications and what you need to know to properly report this payment. The timing of these payments is crucial, especially considering the current economic climate. Many Americans are facing increased costs for essential items like groceries, medications, and utilities. This $5,800 payment could help cover several months of these increased expenses, but it's important to plan how to best use these funds. Have you thought about how you'll allocate this money once it arrives? For those wondering about the verification process, the SSA has implemented several measures to ensure secure and accurate distribution of these funds. They're using advanced verification systems to prevent fraud while ensuring eligible recipients receive their payments as quickly as possible. But what should you do if your payment doesn't arrive when expected? The impact of these payments extends beyond individual recipients. Economic experts predict this injection of funds into the economy could have positive ripple effects across various sectors. Local businesses, especially in communities with high concentrations of Social Security recipients, could see increased activity. But how long will these economic benefits last? One of the most important aspects of this development is understanding how it fits into the broader context of Social Security reform. This payment represents a significant shift in how the government approaches financial support for Social Security recipients. Could this be a sign of more comprehensive changes to come in the Social Security system? For those concerned about the funding source for these payments, it's worth noting that the Senate has outlined specific funding mechanisms that won't impact the long-term stability of the Social Security Trust Fund. But what does this mean for future generations and the overall sustainability of the Social Security system? The international community is closely watching this development, as it could set a precedent for how other countries address similar challenges with their social security systems. How might this influence global approaches to supporting aging populations and those with disabilities? If you're wondering about the documentation you might need to keep regarding this payment, the SSA will be sending out official notices to all recipients. These notices will include important information about the payment and any potential tax implications. Have you set up your online Social Security account to receive electronic notifications? For those who help manage the finances of a Social Security recipient, such as a caregiver or family member with power of attorney, there are specific things you need to know. The SSA has provided guidelines for representative payees and how they should handle these additional funds. Are you familiar with these responsibilities? Looking ahead, this payment could signal a new era in how the government responds to economic challenges facing Social Security recipients. The Senate's decision reflects a growing recognition of the need to provide more substantial support to vulnerable populations. But what might this mean for future benefit adjustments and support programs? The technology infrastructure handling these payments has been upgraded to manage the large-scale distribution efficiently. The SSA has implemented new security measures to protect against fraud while ensuring rapid distribution. Have you noticed any improvements in how the SSA handles electronic payments recently? For those who might need assistance understanding these payments or have specific questions about their situation, the SSA has expanded its customer service capacity. Additional resources and support staff are available to help navigate any concerns or issues that arise during the distribution process. Do you know how to reach out to the SSA if you need help? Remember, while these payments are significant, it's important to think about long-term financial planning. How can you make the most of this additional support while still maintaining a sustainable financial strategy? Consider consulting with a financial advisor to optimize the use of these funds. The impact of these payments on local communities could be substantial, from increased spending at local businesses to improved housing security for recipients. The economic benefits could extend far beyond individual households. How might this affect your community? As we wrap up this discussion about the $5,800 Social Security payments, remember that staying informed is crucial. Changes and updates to this program may occur, and you'll want to stay current with any new developments. Have you subscribed to our channel yet? If not, now's the perfect time to do so to ensure you don't miss any important updates about these payments or other crucial Social Security news. This is an evolving situation, and we'll continue to provide updates as more information becomes available. Don't forget to leave your questions and comments below. Your experiences and insights could help others in similar situations. And remember, while this payment represents significant support, it's just one part of a comprehensive approach to financial security in retirement or disability. Thank you for staying with me through this detailed explanation of the new $5,800 Social Security payments. Remember to like this video, share it with anyone who might benefit from this information, and subscribe to our channel for more updates on Social Security benefits and financial news that affects you and your loved ones. Stay tuned for more detailed coverage as this story develops.